Hey guys, welcome back to another Beyblade Burst unboxing video. And in this video, we've got something big. We've got the Beyblade Burst Pro Series Evo Elite Champion set. Now, the box is a little too big to sit on my desk, clearly. So, I'm just gonna unbox a couple things behind the camera. Just gonna take it out of the box. Alright, first we've got the stadium, which I'll get to more when we actually review it down on the floor. But it's gray, and it's nice standard type. It's unlike the Avatar Attack Stadium, which I've been using, which is the white one. This one's gray, and it's, you know, pretty normal. The dot in the middle. This will be my main stadium from now on. So we'll get to that later. Right now, I want to get to the parts. Just open this up real quick. You have the instructions here. I'm sure there might be something in here useful. Oh yeah, something just fell out. The stickers here for Slash and for Wizard. But I probably won't put the stickers on because I kind of want to use them for my Takara Tomy ones, since their stickers are a little bit old. Oh yes, here's the QR codes if you want to scan them in the app. But that's all we really need for the instructions. We open up the parts box here. Despite the camera, we open up the parts box here. We have this blue light launcher, looks like Valkyrie, which is right spin only, and then this yellow launcher, this nice orange ripcord for Fafnir, only spins left. We have all the stadium parts, which don't really matter, so I'll get those out of the way real quick. Alright, now we get on to the important stuff, which is the layers. I do like this packaging that uses not a lot of plastic. Alright, up first we have Wizard, Fafnir, and Zan. Now, if we compare this to the Takara Tomy one on my right, you can see the colors do look slightly different, and that the Takara Tomy one came with Sen. You can see here, Judgment Joker came with Zan. Now, Zan was a pretty decent layer weight. It was just all around pretty good. Wizard and Fafnir were nothing to write home about. Not very good. Especially this one, because it uses the old mold. If you can see by the teeth, I don't know if you can see that, but the one on the left, the teeth is more exposed. Here, I'll grab the parts here from the Takara Tomy one. You can just listen real quick to if you can hear the clicks. Very loose. But if I do it on the Pro Series one, which uses the second mold from Wizard Bahamut, the clicks are a lot more audible and the teeth stick out more. So we'll move on from the layer. We have the ratchet disc. Also, compared to the Takara Tomy one, they look pretty much the same. Pro Series one, 4 stars. And my Takara one only has 1. It's a good way to tell the difference. Gimmick which ratchet was, if it spun one way, it was free spin, but if it spun the other way, it was locked. The disc wasn't really used for much. It had good weight, only used for very specific stamina type combos. Or defense type, my bad. But it's a pretty cool disc. And last up, the driver Rise. We compare it to the Takara Tomy one. The 2 rises here, if it would focus. The 2 rises. Now, my Takara one is a little more worn down, which is why the bottom is more flat. Oh, please focus. There we go. You see the one on the left is a little more pointy because it hasn't been used. Now Rise, when it first came out, was very underrated. But if you wear it down a little bit, it's actually very good in opposite spin matchups. So Rise was a pretty good driver, but not a lot of people used it. And if we assemble it, we have our Pro Series Wizard Fafnir without the stickers. The stickers right here. Since my Takara Tomy One stickers are a little worn down, I'll probably use it on that just to make it look a little better. But yeah, here's that. Up next, we have our Slash Valkyrie, I would assume. In here, yep, we have our Slash Valkyrie layer. Again, here are the stickers right here, which I'll use on my Takara Tomy One. If we compare the two, my Valkyrie chip and layer is definitely a bit more worn. You can tell by the paint. But again, the Pro Series colors are slightly more saturated. Now, Slash layer was very bad because of the obtuse angle of the wing here. It just didn't lead to good attack and often self-bursting. The Retsu layer weight wasn't anything good either. It was probably really low tier because it didn't really mess with anything well. But the Valkyrie chip was very good because of the two strong locks in here. It only had 2 clicks, but it was very good for attack combos. The car one looks pretty much the same. So next, move on to the disc, which is Sting. Now I do not have Sting, but the gimmick of this disc is that it has a little bound. It's not very practical since it only moves a slight amount. I'll try to get a better view. The bound only moved a slight amount. The spring wasn't very strong on it. But this disc was very good because it was a good weight at the time and good weight distribution. It was used for mostly attack combos, and I've got 3 stars here. Used really well with Zwei combos because of its good weight. So now we move on to the driver, which is my favorite part of this set, Xtreme Dash. Now this is pretty much the best attack driver in the game, and has been since the Cho Z series because of its nice rubber tip. Again, I do not have this one in Takara Tomy, but it is actually a dash driver. You can tell by the golden spring. It's a very good part, and I can't wait to use it. Now, if we assemble Valkyrie here, very nice strong clicks there. We have our Valkyrie and our Wizard Fafnir. Now, in a minute, I will test to see if they have teeth wear, because that's a thing that's been happening with Pro Series. I'll use my Venture Plus V driver to test that because it's a very good driver. And I'll come back in a minute to see if they have any teeth wear. But first, I'll show you the before, and then I'll show you the after. So, this is the teeth of the Wizard, if it'll focus. The teeth of the Wizard here. It's not focusing well, but you can see it pretty well in the background. And then we have our Valkyrie here. 2 stubby teeth right here. No stress marks, but we'll see what they look like when we get back. Alright, so here are the after results for Valkyrie. After just like a few seconds of going back and forth here, you can see the white stress marks on the small tooth especially. The big tooth is a little harder to wear because it's a little blockier, but you can definitely see it there. And you can see it especially well on the Fafnir because the stress marks are very light. You can see there's definitely teeth wear. So be careful when using these layers with dash drivers or metal drivers because they will wear a little easier than your Takara Tomy bays. Other than that, let's go to the stadium and test them out. So here's the stadium with the cover on, but I would prefer to not have the cover on. So I'm just gonna take it apart real quick, and I'll be right back. Just wanted to show it. Here's the bottom of it. I'm just gonna come back when I take the cover off. Alright, so here's the stadium without the cover. Now, since this stadium is gray, it might be able to focus better when the bays are in the stadium, so it's not bright colors on top of white. So first we'll just start with some test launches. We have Fafnir. Oops, my bad. I missed launch there. Fafnir in the stadium there. And I've got to say, the bays do look really nice against a dark gray. But now the scuffs of the stadium will show a little more, but the light reflecting right there should be a little help. So let's try Valkyrie with a straight launch. Ooh, I like those movements. I like those movements from Xtreme Dash there. And we'll try bank launch now. Okay, there's that. So now we're gonna do let's do best of 5 between Fafnir and Valkyrie. Alright, Fafnir takes the first one. Yeah, scuffs do show quite a lot, but that's just what happens when you use the stadium. Although Valkyrie isn't winning a lot right now, I've heard Xtreme Dash performs a little better when it's worn down. But Fafnir's up 2-0, so let's try straight launch with Valkyrie instead, see if that does him any better. Got some hits in there. But Fafnir does end up beating Valkyrie, even with the nice attack driver. So, my thoughts on this set. So far, I think it's pretty good. The stadium's very nice, even though it's gonna get scuffed up a bit. But the bays are pretty good. The parts are nice. Sting Xtreme Dash. Wizard Fafnir I already had, but it's still pretty nice. Big drawback though is that they have teeth wear, so you're not gonna be able to use them that long. But I have to give this set an 8 out of 10. But until next time, have a good day.